everyone, my name is Ed DeCosta of eddecosta.com. I'm an executive coach and you have reached my video blog. Now today I want to talk to you a little bit about the power of belief. And so the title is Doing the Impossible. One of the most quoted men in history, I think, is Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor from about 2,000 years ago. And he said that because a thing seems difficult for you, do not believe it is impossible for anyone. Just because something seems difficult, don't believe it is impossible. And I'll expand on that just a little bit because I don't believe that it's impossible even for you just because something is difficult. The history books are full of example after example of when human beings were able to accomplish things that others thought were impossible. But we've all heard the name Roger Bannister, who in 1954 broke the 4-minute mile. Now the urban legend is that prior to his breaking that world record, that it was believed to be impossible. Now there certainly were people, and even doctors, that did claim that it was impossible, but actually inside the world of long-distance running or track and field, it was not widely considered to be impossible, but certainly was a great milestone. In fact, there were 9 years from the 1945 to 1954 between world records, and I believe that's the longest span. So there was a long delay before the 4-minute mile was achieved, and it was really only 45 days after Roger Bannister that someone else broke the world record again. But I think that had a lot to do with other things going on in the world, in addition to the self-limiting beliefs that humans were not capable of going 1 mile in 4 minutes. Interestingly, here we are in 2012, and the world record is now a full 17 seconds faster. And someone today running with world-class runners and running a 4-minute mile would actually be 125 yards from the finish line when the present world record holder crossed the finish line. So think about that in terms of progress. That which was perceived to be, at least by some, to be impossible would now look like, wow, look at that slow guy. He's more than a football field or a soccer field's length away from the finish line when the fastest folks in the world are finishing. So not impossible at all. So there are a lot of other events in history that were thought of, at least by some, to be impossible. Flight, the Wright brothers. Think about heart transplants, thought to be impossible. Putting a man on the moon and bringing him safely back to Earth. So again, it's about the power of human belief. And as it pertains to you and personal development, once again, in many of my videos, I challenge the listener, challenge the viewer, and I challenge you to set aggressive goals way outside your comfort zone, way outside the proverbial box. Set goals that you don't know right now how you're going to achieve. And then act, think, and then act as if you know that you're going to achieve it. So it's, again, conceive, believe, achieve. I've mentioned it before, CBA. You conceive it, meaning you think about it. You come up with the idea. You believe it. And even if you can't prove it to someone else, you have it intuitively, inside. You believe that you are capable of whatever it is, whether it's in your physical life, in your relationships, in your business life, your finances, whatever domain of your world that we're talking about, whatever relates to you and resonates, hearing and listening to me today, set an aggressive goal. Convince yourself that you can achieve it, and then quickly take action. Set about doing it, and eventually you will achieve it. Now, there are cynics that say that's not true, that people can set things that are absolutely impossible. And of course, I'm an engineer. I know there are certain things that are in fact impossible. But most things that people think are impossible are not. And one other thing I'll close with this. Think about the word impossible. It actually says, I'm possible, right inside the word. Again, my name is Ed DeCosta with eddecosta.com, and wherever you are, make it